Dual rear cameras, more battery capacity, a larger display, and an extra gigabyte of RAM. What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and these are effectively the biggest differences between Apple's new iPhone 7 Plus and the iPhone 7. Now the question is, which one is right for you? I've been using these two phones for the past couple of weeks now, and it's safe to say that even without a major overhaul, Apple has done some good in the world with these two new releases. Inside of the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, we have Apple's A10 Fusion chip, which is stupid fast. It definitely walks all over any other smartphone to date. Now the 7 Plus features 3 gigabytes of RAM inside, which is a step up over the 2 gigabytes in the iPhone 7, but I really don't think you'll see a performance difference in day-to-day use between the two. Now in front of all these specs, we have the displays. With the iPhone 7, there's again a 4.7-inch display with a resolution of 1334 by 750, and the 7 Plus with a 5.5-inch display with a 1080p resolution. Both features Apple's 3D Touch, which is nice, but we've seen that on the previous generation, and they're both crispy as hell with vivid colors, excellent brightness, and while I personally prefer something higher resolution, it's not necessary. iOS 10 is also a great thing here, but you can easily get that on the last generation. It's important for sure, but it really doesn't make the 7 or 7 Plus better than other iPhones. I'm definitely a fan of iOS 10 though, and its expanding feature set, but don't let that be a reason to upgrade. If that's what you want, get a 6S or a 6S Plus and call it a day. One of the biggest disappointments that I've seen around the internet has to be the lack of a major design refresh this year. Sure, we expected a different design, but that was part our fault and part the standard that Apple has set over the last 9 years or so. Apple also removed the headphone jack this year, which has thrown everyone for a loop. It's certainly been an adjustment and will continue to be an adjustment, but there's really nothing we can do aside from pick a different smartphone or stay on the last generation. I'm definitely not a fan of this decision, but love it or leave it. We've also seen changes with the home button this year. Now it still features a fingerprint sensor, which works fantastic, but it's also now a flat solid state surface instead of an actual button that will simulate a click with Apple's new Haptic engine, and I actually kind of prefer it. Its sensitivity can be adjusted within the settings, but Apple's Haptic engine makes it a great experience, not only here, but in various aspects of iOS where subtle vibrations nudge your hand based on various actions. And it's by far the best haptic feedback system in a phone. Along with that, we also get stereo speakers this year. Now the balance is a little bit off to my ears, partially being because one is behind the earpiece and the other is on the bottom of the device. And while they are nice and loud, I hope that we get true front-facing speakers next year. That's my wish. And if all that wasn't enough, the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus are also IP67 dust and water resistant, which is a major win. Finally, in the design department, we have two new colors. So there's jet black and black, and unfortunately jet black is very prone to scratches. Apple warned us on this, and it really doesn't bother me, but it may bother you. Now I've been using the jet black iPhone, and it is a scratch magnet, so if you can't put up with that, you should probably get the black version, that or cover it up with a case like the Cloak series from Ghost Tech that I have here. It provides some pretty nice coverage of the phone, color accents, which are awesome, and even includes a tempered glass screen protector. It's a well-rounded case, and you can pick it up for the 7 or 7 Plus for around 25 bucks, and big thanks to Ghost Tech for making this video possible. If cases aren't your thing, Dbrand has some pretty excellent skins that keep a slim profile while protecting against scratches, and you can find both links for either of these in the description, but if you cover up that jet black iPhone, it kinda defeats the purpose of having it. Once again, the iPhone and its plus-size brother have very big differences in the camera department. This year we have optical image stabilization backing the iPhone 7's 12 megapixel camera, which is a great addition. But on the 7 Plus, we have the introduction of dual 12 megapixel rear cameras. Now one is a 2x zoom lens, and the other one is your standard focal length. Now combined, we have a great setup around the back here on the 7 Plus. Now what's even more exciting is Apple's new upcoming portrait mode, which yields incredible DSLR-like results with blurry backgrounds, and it's part of the reason I'd almost choose the 7 Plus over the 7. I've taken some amazing photos with the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus lately, and I'll leave a full gallery link below, but hot damn is portrait mode fire. Either way, both of these cameras are excellent, best in class, and I've even put together a pretty awesome 4K video camera test, which you can find linked below, but there are definitely zero complaints on my end with camera performance on either device. In regards to battery life, well, the 1960 mAh battery inside of the iPhone 7 and the 2900 mAh battery inside of the 7 Plus both last longer than their predecessors, so you'll win either way here. I've easily seen 6 to 7 hours of usage on the iPhone 7 and up to 9 on the 7 Plus, which is pretty insane, and it might be a stretch, but these two smartphones could sport the best battery life of the year. So after all of this, if you're still on the fence about Apple's new iPhones, don't be. They are fantastic phones, some of the best released this year. It's just a matter of whether or not it's worth upgrading from the last generation or the phone you currently have. And that comes on an individual basis. And if it helps your decision any, I will leave my previous iPhone 7 coverage linked below. But let me know what you think about Apple's new iPhone 7 and 7 Plus in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave it a thumbs up and subscribe for more reviews like this in the future. Thanks again for watching, everyone. This is Dom, and I'll catch you in the next video.